Welcome to Gospel News once again. My name is Ifelua, and today in the news I have Timaya, I also have Burna Boy and WIZKID, trending at the moment. And of course, Tems' baby is in this news. But before I go on, of course, I'll say thank you to you guys. I cannot say thank you enough for all you guys, have been doing for us, from likes, comments, telling people about what we do here at Gusto. And of course, if you're new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell. Well, starting with Timaya. Yeah, of course, Timaya is a Nigerian singer. Yeah, he has been doing his thing ever since he came into Nigerian music industry with the old, someone saying, plantain seller and all of that. Yes, but he has grown over the years to remain consistent. Yeah, recently he was in the news when, he came into the discussion that was ongoing between one of the Nigerian music legends, Idris Abdulkarim, and Festo Koyamo's saga, for that one, calling him out, saying, how could he have, involved his name in his new song that was released, talked about, this is what he asked from me, I couldn't meet up, and that's why he came up with this song and, calling his name. And that one also responded. Well, Timaya came out to say, you know what, Idris, just keep quiet, because you were not different. According to him, he says he was once his backup artist, and for years he didn't pay him. He uses money to go for shows, just to go and go and perform for him as a backup artist, and he doesn't pay them anything, and says all you do is smoke and all of that, so you don't have what it takes to call anybody out. Yeah, but aside that, he has come up recently to talk about himself, talking about the fact that he has been through a lot. According to him, said he's been through a lot, maybe in recent time, maybe has always been through, maybe talking about what he went through, as a child or growing up. But well, Timaya said he has been through a lot, he's experienced a whole lot of ups and downs, but he's not just somebody that comes up, to talk about it online or puts it online or puts whatever he's going through, on social media or in the public face. He said that he has been through a lot or passed through a lot in the past, and of course, he has been able to come through it because God has been faithful. Yes, he said God has been faithful. He has been able to pull through, and he's going to keep doing his thing. Yeah, of course, recently he celebrated one of his baby's, birthday, and that was all over social media. But yeah, it's how to say that, see guys, I've passed through a lot. I've seen a whole lot of things. I've had so many experiences, maybe in recent times, and that's just that I don't come out to talk about it, or I don't put it on people's faces or bear it on my face when I go around. I just try to act as if everything is fine. But trust me, Timaya is saying he has been through a whole lot of things recently, but by God's grace, he has been able to pull through it all. God has been faithful to him, and is super grateful about that. That's why he has come out to share it with his fans, maybe also as a sort of encouragement to people that, look, we're all going through our thing, be it celebrity or fans and all of that, but guess what, might not be wearing it on our face, but I've had my own shares of ups and downs, and all the life throws at one as an individual. But he says God has been faithful, and that's why he's here to tell us, well, whatever it is, we hope that God keeps being faithful. Of course, God will keep being faithful to Timaya. Yeah, moving on to the next one. This news is Burna Boy Dogu. Of course, Burna Boy has been holding the trend, especially on Twitter recently, for statements. Some tweets he put up, responding to somebody who said, oh, Burna Boy is still going to leave this Twitter for you guys. He's just going to leave you guys here. But Burna Boy came up and responded to that, saying things that have been provocating Nigeria, as in it's a very provocating statement according to some Nigerians, and people have been responding to that. He said that he's not a Nigerian artist, he's just living in Nigeria here because he's a Nigerian, but in terms of his music career, he doesn't regard himself as a Nigerian artist. He doesn't make money from Nigeria, although he loves Nigeria, he loves the people. It's from Nigeria, he stays in Nigeria because Nigeria is his home, but he's not making money from Nigeria. This got a lot of fans upset, as people will say, really, you're not from Nigeria, but you hold your concert here in Nigeria. You're not from Nigeria, but we stream your album. We are the reason people in the international world knows who Burna Boy is. You'd always start your career here, and of course this is the reason everybody knows who Burna Boy is. But for you to come out and say you're not a Nigerian artist, or saying, oh, I don't make money from Nigeria, and a whole lot of statements, well, some people, especially WIZKID fans, has come at him, and said that, what, before you can even brag and say anything about music, please stay in the music industry for 10 years or more, and then you have the, you can come out and tell us you're not a Nigerian artist, or you don't need Nigeria in order to be successful as an artist. To them, they said WIZKID has stayed more than a decade in the Nigerian music industry, and is still doing so much, still creating hit songs, and has remained relevant over the years. And for you, Burna Boy, the WIZKID fans are saying, you know what, give us hits back to back for 10 years. Be consistent in this industry. Celebrate 10 years as a recording artist or performing artist. Just as we saw Davido, he did that recently, celebrated that recently, and of course fans are still celebrating Davido at 10. So WIZKID FC feels that before he brags, he has to at least make sure he stays 10 years in music industry, creating music. Hope he would not, go off the radar and nobody's just going to hear anything, about him. So, WIZKID FC really hard on him this time around, saying that, what, stay 10 years. Be in this industry for 10 years, then we can start comparing you to WIZKID. But as much as we're talking about at the moment, WIZKID is bigger than you. Of course, we know what prompted that, him saying he's not a Nigerian artist, or he does not need Nigerians to, become who he is at the moment. Feel like, oh, outsiders, Burna Boy do not even regard you guys at all. He does not regard you guys, let alone regard Nigerians, who of course stream his music. So yes, a lot of people are talking about that, and WIZKID FC has taken it personal by saying, you know what, when you're even talking, you're no way close to WIZKID, because WIZKID has spent more than 10 years in this industry, and for you, you're still in the process of doing that. So please get to that milestone first. Do that, then after that, we can start talking about if you're a Nigerian artist or not, or if you make music, if your music is being streamed by Nigerians, or if you make money from Nigerians or not. But as for now, you're still not dead. That's according to fans, and especially WIZKID fans, calling out Burna Boy for a statement made via his Twitter handle, saying he is not a Nigerian artist or he does not make money from Nigeria when it comes to music. We don't know how true is that, but of course fans are not taking that any funny from Burna Boy, and everybody's have been coming at him for that statement. But specifically, WIZKID FC came at him directly and saying, when it comes to music, WIZKID has been here 10 years and more. We need you to get to that stage, then we can talk about your music career. Well, moving on to the next one. This news is Tems. Of course, Tems is a growing Nigerian artist. She came into limelight with some songs to her credit. But when you talk about Tems, and why Tems is now somebody that is always in the discussion at the moment, see everybody talking about Tems, is because of the feature she had with WIZKID on the song SS, that's of the MIL album. That actually gave Tems a lot of presence. A lot of people beginning to talk about her. Some people said, oh, who is this Tems? When the song, everybody is going to make research about her. We see people listen to the song. We see international artists, especially females, when you see them put up videos, be it on their Instagram story or maybe a post, you'd always see them listening to that particular place that has to do with Tems, and just say, oh, it's because of Tems, that's why these people are listening to this song. You always see them listen to that particular part that has Tems starting up the song. And of course we saw Adele as well singing Try Me by Tems, and that took the internet by shock, that really Tems has gone beyond the shores of Nigeria, and she's now a big thing. Of course, she was nominated at the just concluded Edis Award, although she didn't win, but of course we know that for her to have found herself on that list, she's definitely doing something right. Yes, she's doing something right. Well, now she is topping a Billboard. That's the next big thing in the Nigerian music industry, in Afrobeat or Africa continent. She's actually topping that list with the next big sound. Yes, for the week of May 2022, that's 2021. Yes, Tems is actually on that list. We have Black Bones as well on that list, and of course he has also put it on his page, and is super proud of that achievement. But of course, Tems is #1 on that list. Tems is #1 on that list. We have a group of female singers from other countries on that list. We have individual singers, we have bands, we are also on the list, but Tems made it to the #1 spot on that. And of course, that's to show how much her song has traveled beyond the shores of Nigeria, and how much presence she now have, not just locally but also internationally. Congratulations to her. We hope big things keep coming our way. We hope her song keeps becoming a hit, and everybody keeps listening to Tems to see her at the top. Just as I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, of course, if you're new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button. That is very important. And as well click on the notification bell, so once our content drop, be it news, reactions, trends, you'd always get to see it. You don't miss any of it. Yeah, thank you for the likes, thank you for comments, even when you guys bash us. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.